Right now at 5, the La Crosse man accused of killing his wife pleads not guilty.
And a beloved La Crosse chocolate shop is closing its doors.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Ken Kozarowski.
And I'm Emily Brown. The La Crosse man accused of stabbing his wife to death is bound over for trial. 39-year-old Zachary Fritz is charged with first-degree intentional homicide. On June 10th, his wife was found dead in their home with over 50 stab wounds, as well as bite marks on her face and neck. Fritz claimed she killed herself. In La Crosse County Court today, Fritz pled not guilty, and a judge found probable cause a crime was committed. Fritz will be back in court on November 21st for a status conference.
An Unalaska man is facing 17 felonies related to drug trafficking and gun crimes. According to the La Crosse County Sheriff's Office, deputies arrested 30-year-old Efrain Estrada after a USPS inspector intercepted a package with 800 grams of fentanyl and 1,600 grams of amphetamine pills. A controlled delivery and search uncovered more drugs and guns, including an illegal short-barreled rifle. Estrada is now facing 5 counts of possession with intent to deliver, 11 firearm possession charges, and a count of maintaining a drug trafficking place. He's set to appear in court next Wednesday. Now, Wisconsin's DOJ and USPS assisted the sheriff's office with this investigation.
We're tracking a lot of scattered thunderstorms as we get throughout the evening hours tonight. The majority of them are still sitting in central Wisconsin, but they are starting to make their way over into our area, specifically the eastern portion of our area. So here we can see on radar currently a lot of those storms again are sticking in central Wisconsin. They're very slow moving and semi-stationary storms, so our main issue with these are going to be those flash flooding concerns, especially with the rainfall rates. A lot of these storms have been seen to dump rainfall rates of 1 inch to even 2 inches per hour. So there is some flooding going on in the northeastern portion of our viewing area. Make sure that you're aware of that. If you're going out for a drive tonight, it's always safest to turn around, not drown. Never drive through a flooded roadway. It is never a good idea, but this white box right here is a special weather statement. A lot of those storms that are popping up right now are going to see conditions similar to this. The main concern with 50-mile-an-hour wind gusts and some nickel-sized hail. So those will continue throughout the evening and start to move throughout the rest of the area, but right now our temperatures are staying in the upper 70s. We got to highs in those mid-80s earlier, but they've gone down a little bit with that cloud cover that's rolled in. So we'll see those scattered thunderstorms start to move throughout the area, continue throughout tonight, but then after that we're going to have a quick heat up with a lot more humid conditions to come.
All right. Thank you, Nicole.
Yeah.
Well, drivers traveling along Winona's Highway 61 should be on alert for construction crews starting August 5th. Minnesota Department of Transportation has a few safety tips for drivers while passing by these construction zones. First, drive undistracted. Avoid using phones and mobile devices. Give workers room to complete their work safely, and always be patient. A spokesperson for MNDOT says being a safe driver is important because it could save someone's life.
Being a good, polite driver is also being a safe driver. If you do move over when you can, that could actually be the difference between life and death sometimes.
Now, the repair work will be done on 2 bridges, with work closing 1 lane at a time except for slow-moving traffic. Signs will be posted in advance on Highway 61. For some more safety tips, we'll have that link on our digital platforms.
A downtown La Crosse staple is closing its doors. Legendary nut and chocolate store Finati's is closing after 37 years. Lauren and Frank Finati opened their store in 1986, serving the La Crosse community their delicious treats ever since. The closing comes after the passing of Frank earlier this year. Lauren Finati says she is grateful for the support the community has shown the store after their tough decision to close.
It will be so hard, but at the same time, I am beyond grateful. The blessings have been overflowing.
Members of the community are encouraged to pick up some sweet treats one last time before supplies run out.
Well, Irish Fest is almost a week away, and there are some new features added that will reportedly bring out the Irish in everyone. Today, organizers met at Riverside Park to reveal the lineup of performers and some new additions to this year's fest. Some changes this year: the Highland Games will be outside the fest grounds, and the tug of war competition will be inside the fest grounds, expecting to be one of the largest they've seen. The fiddle contest is back this year, along with Irish bands, dance performances, and lots of vendors serving up Irish food. The president of Irish Fest says the opportunity for guests to trace back their Irish heritage at the fest is what sets them apart from the rest.
You heard us talk about the genealogy. I don't think any other festival in our area does that. It's a lot of fun for people to come in. They get in line, fill out a little sheet, and then they get on the computer and the internet and are able to trace it back.
Irish Fest is set for Friday, August 9th through Sunday, August 11th. Ticket prices and a full schedule of activities will be on our digital platforms.
Bulldozers and bold blueprints captured young imaginations this morning at the Boys and Girls Club of Greater La Crosse's Kids in Construction event. The program provides educational, hands-on experiences while also inspiring the next generation of tradespeople. Children explored heavy machinery provided by local companies J.F. Brennan, Weiser Brothers, and Matthey Construction. The BGC's Workforce Readiness Director says the program allows kids to get a head start on exploring career options.
I think a lot of kids in the community don't have any idea the cool things that some of these companies are doing. And that's part of the mission that we have at the Boys and Girls Club, to understand what are the cool things that are happening here and decide what they want to do when they become an adult.
About 50 kids attended the program. After exploring the machinery, they headed inside to participate in a job panel.
Minnesota State College Southeast is inviting college students to complete their FAFSA. The event is designed to help any Winona area students struggling to complete the free application for financial aid. Advisors from nonprofits, Student Possible worked one-on-one with students to properly complete that form. Now, tuition and fee assistance can help students avoid taking out student loans in order to pursue their higher education.
I think tuition and fee assistance through your financial aid process is really important, so that you're not just taking out private loans to be able to pay those bills.
That event lasting from 3 to 6 at the Academic Support Center, so obviously 5 o'clock now. Still a little bit of time if you want to be a part of it.
A long-awaited homecoming.
A massive prisoner swap deal brings 3 Americans home from Russia. What they got in return in just a few minutes.
After long-standing efforts from Wisconsin Senator Tammy Baldwin, 3 of the 4 biggest pharmaceutical companies say they're going to start capping the prices of their inhalers.
They used to charge families like ours $600 a month for an inhaler, even though they cost less than $5 to make. So Tammy Baldwin fought the drug companies, and she won. Now Hadley's inhaler costs $35, and we're breathing easier.
I'm Tammy Baldwin. I approve this message. I don't work for the drug companies. I work for you.
The Make It Ford Summer Sales Event is on. So make it your best summer ever with Ford. Get your ideal combination of power and capability. And experience hands-free highway driving technology with Ford Blue Cruise, available on select vehicles. It's the Make It Ford Summer Sales Event, so make it yours. Make it now. Lease a new Ford Bronco Sport for $269 a month for 36 months. Only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
Find comfort in your world in a stressless recliner. Take a time out, have a seat, and enjoy a special offer from Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. Save in an instant on stressless furniture at Drury's in Fountain. Right now, get a $100 instant rebate for every $1,000 you spend on any qualifying stressless recliner, sofa, or sectional, designed with the world's most innovative comfort features. Don't wait. It's time for stressless. On sale now at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota.
At Sealands Carpet Land, we know how hard your family can be in your home. Relax. more than just a flooring store. We're your partners that can create a home. Last a lifetime. Our flooring from Sealants is perfect for muddy feet
and waterborne fights.
Sealants Purpleland in Coon Valley. Let us help you find the perfect flooring because our #1 priority is you. Stop in today.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
3 Americans and a U.S. resident are on their way home from Russia, part of one of the largest prisoner swaps since the Cold War.
Natalie Brand has the story from Washington.
This photo shows a homecoming in the making for Americans wrongfully detained in Russia. In Washington, their families spoke to them on the phone in the Oval Office with President Biden.
Their brutal ordeal is over, and they're free.
The release was part of a 24-person swap that took place on the tarmac in Turkey involving 7 countries. Russian state media shows Wall Street Journal reporter Evan Gerskovich arrested last year and Marine veteran Paul Whelan held since 2018 boarding a plane to freedom. Russian-American journalist Alsu Kurmashiva and U.S. permanent resident Vladimir Kara-Murza also released with this deal. In exchange, Russia is getting back 8 of its own, including 2 convicted spies released by Slovenia and a convicted murderer held in Germany. The White House says the president had a call to finalize details the same day he announced he was exiting the 2024 race. The president called the months-long negotiations a feat of diplomacy. A breakthrough that nearly brought National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan to tears.
Today was a very good day, and we're going to build on it, drawing inspiration and continued courage from it.
The news brought applause in the newsroom of the Wall Street Journal, with the newspaper saying in a statement, "We are overwhelmed with relief and elated for Evan and his family." And from the Whelan family, a spokesman saying this is now Paul's story to tell. It's vital that he be given agency over his life again. The White House says it's flying the hostage and wrongful detainee flag to celebrate their release and honor the Americans still held around the world. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
President Biden says his administration has now brought home 70 Americans wrongfully detained abroad.
A major crackdown.
The Biden administration cutting down on airlines' unfair charges for family seating. The details in just a few.
We're going to continue to see some of those scattered showers moving throughout the area tonight, and then we're going to be followed by some hot temperatures moving in tomorrow. All the details coming right up.
Our country has taken a beating the last few years, but I know we can turn it around. It'll take a lot of hard work like these athletes put in. We need to get serious about our spending that has caused prices to skyrocket. We need to fix our health care and address the shortage of affordable housing. Also, we must close our border, stop the flow of fentanyl, and put Americans first. I'm Eric Hovde. I approve this message. Let's get America winning gold again.
T-Mobile coverage in my area is wonderful.
We have 8 acres, and it gives you peace of mind to know that you're going to have a reliable signal.
We enjoy hiking. We enjoy the outdoors. The coverage has been great.
And after investing billions to light up our network from big cities to small towns, T-Mobile is America's largest and fastest 5G network. See for yourself. Try T-Mobile's network free for 3 months. Your phone, our network, no strings.
The Make It Ford Summer Sales Event is on. So make it your best summer ever with Ford. Get your ideal combination of power and capability. And experience hands-free highway driving technology with Ford Blue Cruise, available on select vehicles. It's the Make It Ford Summer Sales Event, so make it yours. Make it now. Get up to $7,400 in total savings on a new 2024 Ford F-150, only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
It's the Great Grill Out Sale at Hy-Vee this Friday through Sunday. Bacon wrapped sirloins just $2.99. Whole boneless pork loin just $1.98 a pound. Chicken breast just $2.48 a pound. Fresh ground chuck just $3.99 a pound. 8-ounce pork loin butterfly chops or America's chops, 3 for just $4. And our special recipe brats or patties, 8 for just $12, plus a 16-cent fuel saver. Friday through Sunday at Hy-Vee.
The farming industry is an integral part of our community, and it is important to us to help them thrive and grow.
My relationship with Chad has been very special. We've been doing this 20+ years now, and it's just been a pleasure to work with him. Online banking just makes life so much easier. It's right at my fingertips. I would highly recommend my friends and family to bank with Union State Bank.
Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
The Biden administration is continuing its crackdown on airline junk fees to help protect families from unfair practices.
The proposed rule would ban airlines from charging families fees to seat young children next to a guardian. The rule would also mandate refunds or free rebooking if family seating is not available. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg discussed the plan on CBS Mornings.
The idea is that this would be taken care of long before you get to the gate. This way, within 48 hours of booking, the airline would be required to assign you those seats together. And if they can't come up with that, if it's not available, then they have to offer you the option of getting your money back or being put onto a different flight without having to pay a fare difference where there are those seats together.
4 airlines, including American, Alaska, Frontier, and JetBlue, have already banned family seating fees.
Well, overcast morning we had with a little bit of rain, and then it heated up real quickly out there, Nicole. I guess more of that's expected this week.
Yeah, we saw temperatures sitting in the mid-80s today, but that's actually going to be right around normal. It did feel warm out there, though, so it's the first day of August if you haven't checked your calendar out today yet. And for our normals for La Crosse and Eau Claire on the first day of August, we're sitting around 83, and we got pretty close to that today. Now for the 31st, we see those normals get a little bit lower, sitting in the 70s, so cooler weather is slowly getting its way to us. We're kind of going to feel some of those temperatures as we get later into next week. Now hopefully we don't break any of these records, because I definitely don't want to see 100 degrees or 30 degrees in August for any time soon, but our normal precipitation very similar to what we should expect in July, with just close to 4 inches. Now some cities in Minnesota definitely extended over that normal for October. Elgin, Minnesota, seeing nearly 7 inches of rain last night, so there were definitely some flooding conditions over near the Mississippi River Valley, especially near Goodhue County in Minnesota. Elba sitting just over 2 inches, and then everywhere else we saw mainly under an inch of rain, with a couple more localized areas. Eau Claire and La Crosse just around 2/10 of inches of rain, and we are expecting some more showers as we get throughout tonight. So here we can see the strongest portions of the storms are just along I-94. We can see they've started to kind of join together, and these aren't really moving out of the way very fast. So the biggest threat with these storms is going to be those flash flooding conditions. Again, much of the area here yesterday didn't see as much of those showers, so hopefully there won't be as many flooding conditions tonight as we saw yesterday. But these will continue throughout the night. And continue to spread throughout much of the area, giving the chance for some isolated thunderstorms for many of us as we move throughout the evening. Now it'll continue to circle around and mainly clear out of the area here by 10 p.m., but it's going to leave some pretty heavy overcast for the area overnight, keeping our temperatures a little bit higher, but those clouds will begin to move out of the area as we get into those morning hours, and it's going to be leaving behind a very sunny Friday. That's going to give us the opportunity to get some of those highs back up into the 90s. As for rain chances, we're expecting a mainly dry weekend with some showers expecting by Sunday evening going into Monday, and then after that it's going to be potentially a dry week with those cooler temperatures on their way. So overnight lows, again, it's going to be a little bit warmer tonight with those cloudy conditions, much of the area sitting in the upper 60s, and then tomorrow is going to be another hot one. But the good news is a lot of our dew points aren't going to get nearly as high as we've had them in the past few days. We're going to be sitting mainly in those mid to upper 60s, so that's going to make the heat index only be a couple degrees warmer than the actual temperatures. So whatever you see here by those peak afternoon hours, just expect your feels like temperature to be a couple degrees warmer. In La Crosse we can expect maybe 92, 93. So definitely still hot, but not as hot as we've been experiencing in the last couple days. It's going to be very similar conditions on Saturday, and then come Sunday and Monday, we'll have those rain chances again, mainly Sunday evening going into much of Monday, and then multiple days with highs in the 70s. So a lot of this nasty, muggy weather is really going to come to an end, and we're going to have a full week of beautiful 70-degree weather.
That's great to see, because it wasn't too long ago where we had an 8-day that just said humid on every single day.
Humid times 8.
We're hopefully done with that for the year. But.
Fantastic. That's what I like to hear. Thank you, Nicole.
Yeah.
Celebrating 20 years.
One of the Midwest's largest musical festivals is underway, and some of the biggest names are performing when we come back.
If you're looking for local dining recommendations, aren't we all? Abe's Raves has the reviews you need. Tomorrow on News 8 Now this morning, more on the local foodie phenomenon, putting La Crosse's culinary scene on the map.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows, installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
Earn now, spend later during Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Blaine's Bucks event. Now through August 11th, rewards members earn $10 in Blaine's Bucks for every $100 spent in store. Redeemable just like cash August 15th through the 28th. Start earning today on Blaine's utility batteries. $4 off for rewards members. $5 off assorted Blaine's brand naturals, grain-free, or specialty dog food. Plus, get a free $5 gift card with every $50 pet purchase. Start earning Blaine's Bucks now to spend later at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Okay, 500 deluxe garden gnomes. Wow.
I only meant to order 5. There's not enough money in my account for these. I'm gonna get charged.
2 things I just can't deal with: overdraft charges and garden gnomes. But your BMO Smart Advantage checking account gives you an extra day to avoid an overdraft fee.
Nice to see a bank cutting people some slack.
Well, mistakes happen, and we give you time to correct them.
So you don't like gnomes, huh? What about that one?
That one I like a lot.
BMO. Phones were made to help us connect, yet somehow they've made us less connected.
Which is ironic.
Don't you think? We try to put our phones down, but we need to pick them up to see the menu. We can't watch something without also watching something else.
Ironic.
Ironic. But look, here's a phone company who wants you to use your phone less.
That's ironic.
Yeah, but in a good way. Let's find us again with Us Mode. U.S. Cellular, built for us. Traffic jam. Ugh, and I'm already late.
Jolivet Family Farms. There's no substitute for homegrown freshness. Jolivet's homegrown triple sweet corn is picked fresh daily. Join us Sundays 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. for our roasted sweet corn and charcoal brats. Jolivet's also features homegrown carrots, sweet onions, peppers, beets, cabbage, dill, tomatoes, cucumbers, blueberries, and so much more. Find distinctive crafts and decor. Take home some cookies, breads, bars, or pies from our homemade bakery. Buy fresh, buy local. Open daily year-round. Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
See the stories you missed or watch them again on our YouTube page. Or find us at news8000.com. The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
The 20th anniversary Chicago Laalapalooza Festival kicked off in Grant Park today.
But the weather forecast for day 1 isn't great, with a risk of severe thunderstorms. Thursday's headliners are Megan Thee Stallion and Hozier. Friday's headliners are SZA, Stray, Renee Rapp, and Victoria Monet.
Then on Saturday, it's The Killers and Future and Metro Boomin. Blink-182 and Melanie Martinez close things out on Sunday. It's a milestone year for the festival as it marks its 2nd decade in the Windy City.
I know you'd be excited to see Renee Rapp, right?
She's very talented, yes. I remember her SNL performance and was like blown away by her vocal ability for sure.
I think out of that lineup, The Killers excites me the most, and maybe some Blink-182, but other than that,
I would love to hear a Lollapalooza crowd just scream Mr. Brightside.
Oh yeah,
that'd be The Killers.
Oh yeah, everyone bouncing up and down, and I've been in those situations before, but not at a huge music fest like Lollapalooza. So.
Yeah, haven't gone in person. I have watched recordings of people playing at Lollapalooza. And it does look like a good time.
It does. It does. I might be a little music fest out now. Now I'm getting a little old. Those
days are over.
I like jazz concerts now.
There you go.
Okay. All right. We'll have another look at tonight's forecast right after this.
At By Goffin Rohde, we know reputation is important, and it can affect your case's outcome. If you want your case to be taken seriously, you need lawyers who are taken seriously. By Goffin Rohde, Serious injuries need serious lawyers.
What would Wesco look like in your home? This is Wesco in your living room. This is Wesco in your kitchen. In your bedroom, in your laundry room, even in your bathroom. Wouldn't you like Wesco in your home? Right now, save up to 25% off with discounts in every department. Wesco and Sparta, or white glove delivery and setup is always free. Tell them Peyton sent you.
Drive into summer with the rugged Honda Ridgeline, Passport, and Pilot. Summer is for exploring, so get outdoors, kick up some dust, get muddy, or just find that perfect campsite. All from Honda, the 2024 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value brand. So act now to get an offer you'll love. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or hurry into the Honda Summer Event.
Let River City Grill in Winona, Minnesota be your new go-to dinner destination. We provide exceptional service no matter the occasion. From date nights to family outings with the kids, we have something for everybody at the table. Enjoy one of our 23 tap beers and pair it with a burger and fries during our happy hour from 2 to 6 p.m. Or, for a fine dining experience, try our salmon and steak entrees paired with our amazing signature cocktails. River City Grill, located in Winona, Minnesota. Call or book an online reservation today.
Wow, forest berry fudge is amazing. This is melting in my mouth.
Dill pickle? Whoa, that's actually good.
Holy fudge. This is the best thing ever.
Expressions brought to you by Valley Fudge and Candy. Find us in Coon Valley, Wisconsin, or order online today.
Is your personal injury lawyer trying to sell you a settlement that you don't think is fair? You need a lawyer who won't settle your case just to move on to the next one. Get the full compensation you deserve. Get Bygoff and Rohde.
Coming up tonight on the CBS Evening News, in recent months, illegal crossings over the southern border have dropped. Tonight, our ride-along with the Department of Homeland Security to find out what's behind the decline. That's tonight on the CBS Evening News.
Well, back here at home, we're still tracking those scattered thunderstorms throughout the area. Now, our main risk with these is going to be that flash flooding. A lot of these storms have been said to have rain rates between 1.5 inches to 3 inches per hour. So definitely make sure you have your WKBT weather app on you with your notifications on once we get more of these flash flood warnings out. 'Cause it's going to continue for a few more hours. And then after that, beautiful week ahead.
Hot weekend ahead.
Yeah, definitely hot.
After that.
That's
Then
right.
a beautiful week.
Thanks for joining us at 5.
We'll see you at 6.